Yo guys, so I got a comment in my last video where I was buying Sabers. I'm saying that maybe not to buy Sabers all the time because sometimes it's just better to get daily rewards. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that I found out so much today how good these impossible dungeons are. In that video, I bought I got like around 700 KAP coins and I bought 8 Sabers with that and my strength went 13 times higher. Guess what? It's probably been around 5 or 6 hours since I filmed that. I've done 2 impossible dungeons. I'm getting 30 KAA strength now, and these aren't even my best pets with strength. So I'm going to show you how good these dungeons are. Alright, so first you need times 5 coins, and you need this times 10 health. And it's gonna make your life so much easier. I'll show you. You can do 2 impossible dungeons in this time limit. I'll show you my trick in doing that. Alright. So first we just have to claim these. So let's do that. Alright, now we have to quickly go over to the dungeons. Go over to the impossible dungeon. Now I did get lucky both times and got a rainbow chest. I got really lucky both times. Well, it's a 25% chance for impossible dungeons to get a rainbow chest. So I did get lucky, but I'll do 2 dungeons in this video. Impossible dungeons. And I'll show you how OP these dungeons are. And I'll show you that it's faster to get the classes probably by buying Sabers and doing these dungeons because you get so many coins. So, yeah. Right now my pets are a level 82 Rainbow Universal Ruler, a level 64 Rainbow Shadow Wraith, level 68 Void Jester Timothy, and a level 57 Void Noob Pilot. I do have another Void Noob Pilot, but since it's not high enough level, it's not as good as the level 68 Void Jester Timothy, but I'm pretty sure it will be there soon enough. So, yeah. It's actually impossible to die in the impossible dungeon if you're times 10 health, honestly. Like, but you gotta make sure you have times 10 health. You can beat it without times 10 health, it's just really difficult and it's way too time consuming for like your times 10 health. I mean, for your times 5 coins boost. Like, it will take you like 10 minutes to beat this dungeon if you don't have times 10 health because you have to dodge all their attacks all the time, you can't just stand still. Alright? And also, one thing is, even if you run out of times 10 health in the middle of your dungeon, you'll still keep the 2000 health. Even if you only don't get times 10 health if it runs out before you do your dungeon. So if it runs out when you're in the middle of doing your dungeon, so if I ran out of the time limit right now, I'd still have 1670 or 1000. Well, let me just wait for me to beat this blue bot. If my times 10 health ran out right now, I'd still have 1640 health. Alright? So that's a really cool thing. So you don't have to worry about the time limit on the times 10 health while you're in the dungeon. But I'll show you there's a trick to doing, I don't know if it's things that people do, like this trick that I do, I don't know if it's something that people actually do all the time, but it's what I do, where if you want to keep your like times 5 coins boosts like on, like if it's a 15-minute times 5 coins boost, you can literally do like 4 hard dungeons, even though it's 15 minutes. Because what you do is you just leave the server, put a timer for 12 minutes, and then your dungeon cooldown will go off and your boosts stay on. It's so good. I don't know if I'm actually gonna have enough time limit though on my times 5 coins to do another impossible dungeon. I hope I do, but I don't think I will, sadly. But I will for the times 10 health because, well, you know, even though you're in the middle of your dungeon, it will stay on if you run out of the time limit. Yeah, but I only have a minute and a half to finish this dungeon. and then do another one after, which is going to be kind of difficult. Alright. See, we're almost at the boss, and we haven't even lost half our health yet. That's how... See what I mean by it's basically, literally, it's basically impossible to die in an impossible dungeon if you have time zone 10 health on. Alright, we have a minute left until 5 minutes, like, through the dungeon. So, I don't know if the times 5 coins is really gonna have enough time. I hope it does. I don't think it will, though. So, I might have to film the next bit after I get another times 5 coins boost. Then we're already defeating the boss. We're not even halfway through our health, which is really cool. I do wish they added more upgrades though. This would be so much faster. It's kind of just unnecessary. No, because it's like, well, I mean, yeah, it's basically, it's like really hard to beat the impossible dungeon without times 10 health, but it's really easy to beat it with times 10 health. So to make the impossible dungeon without times 10 health be easier, they should add more upgrades, and to make the with times 10 health more fast, because it's like what's the point of doing this for a while? It's just wasting time. They should just add more upgrades. It will just make everything better. Yeah, but I'm probably not gonna have enough time on my times 5 points to do this, so I don't know about that. I'll probably have to wait until my next times 5 coins, but come on, give us something alright. Yes, the rainbow chest! Look. Oh, I didn't see. Okay, I got 447 KAQ coins. Let's buy... That's already almost a tenth of how much my next class costs. But I don't care, I'm just gonna buy Sabers. I can probably buy like 3 of them. Almost 4. But we tripled our strength, which is crazy. So now we just gotta wait for another times 5 coins boost, which will take a whole 50 minutes. I'm just gonna sell this. Oh, I sold it the wrong place. Dang it. Okay, well, I'm just gonna wait for my 49 minutes for another times 5 coins. Yeah. But remember, make sure you leave the server, because then your boost timers won't go down, but your dungeon timer will. Alright? Alright, I'll leave the server. I'll time-lapse. Actually, I'll just skip to when my next dungeon comes on. So, see you guys. For you guys, it'll be like 2 seconds, but for me, it will be like 47 minutes or something. So yeah, see you guys then. Okay guys, let's go do our next dungeon. Also, if I get around 3k AR from this dungeon, I'm going to not buy sabers after this dungeon, just because I'm going to be doing 2 dungeons, so this dungeon and one after. So if I get 3 KR from this KAR from this dungeon, I'm obviously going to get 3 KR KAR for the next dungeon. So I'll have 6 KAR, which is enough for them, or almost enough for the next class. And then I'll probably just make a separate video after this buying the Poseidon class. But just from 2 dungeons, you see how OP these impossible dungeons are. So I'm just saying, don't waste this opportunity in case they patch this, because it's actually so OP. This is why when people say they hate the new dungeon thing, I love it, because last dungeon, I got a quarter of how much my next class cost from a dungeon. 1/4. So it's like so OP. Before you get 100 from a rainbow chest with the old dungeons, but I got a quarter of how much it costs. That's how OP these dungeons are. So if they patch this, it's your time to get it. You probably have around 5 days to do this, because they're going to update in around 5 days. I don't think they're going to patch this in, even if they did see this video. Or maybe they designed it to be easy to get classes, I don't know. Because the first dungeon update, when you get from a gold chest 1/1000th of how much your next class costs, I did not get a single class that update. But as soon as the next update came, in that 1 week, I got Fawn, I got Giant, I got Igniva, and then 3 days later, I got, oh no, actually 3 or 4 days later, I got Aviator. That's how OP these new dungeons are. But now that I've figured out this whole thing with the impossible dungeons, I feel like I'm gonna get so many more sabers and classes, because at the start of today, I was only making 3k Z per swing. Now, I'm making 100,000 times more than that. I know I'm glazing these dungeons so much, but you gotta admit they're so OP. 5 minutes each dungeon. You're just using 20... I'm doing 4 dungeons this video. That's 20 minutes of my time to get hundreds of times more what I was getting earlier. I've done 6. This is my 5th dungeon, impossible dungeon today. Yeah. But yes, if I do get 3 KAR from this dungeon, I'm probably gonna not buy any sabers, just because then I'll be able to get 3 more the next dungeon, which will mean that I can almost get the next class, like basically get the next class. Just need like 1 daily reward, and then I'll have enough. But I'm not gonna, if I do have enough for the next class by the end of this video, I'm not gonna make it in this video, just because this video is gonna be really long already. So I'll just make a set video. But yeah, before this I was really ignoring the times 10 health, because I didn't even know it works in the impossible dungeons, and I didn't even think the impossible dungeons were worth it. But now I definitely have a new understanding for it, so I really like them now. Also, I really like the purple design. I feel like it's the cooler design than red. Well, there is red in this level too, but I like how the boss fight is purple. But I'm pretty sure impossible colors, it's purple, because I remember in tower defense, I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, easy level has always been green. I'm pretty sure medium level has always been blue in every game. Hard level has been orange slash yellow slash red, and impossible I'm pretty sure has always just been yellow. So not yellow, I mean purple. Sorry. So yeah, I really like the purple colors for the impossible level a lot more than the red. But yeah. Alright. Let's see if it actually is an 100% chance to get rainbow chest, because I've done 4 dungeons today. Oh, I got a shiny chest, dang it. Still got 1.67 KAR. That's still so much. Like, that's still a quarter of how much the next class costs from a shiny chest. Alright, I can only buy 1 Saber, but let's just see how much it goes up. It went up a whole 100 KAA. Alright, well, I'm gonna I'm gonna come back for the next dungeon, which will be in 12 minutes, so see you guys then. Alright, so it's time to do the next dungeon. So let's just go ahead and do it. And my times 10 health will run out before the end of the dungeon. But this will show you that the times 10 health stays on even if you run out in the middle of the dungeon, which is so sick. So I'm probably not going to buy any sabers after this dungeon, just because I feel like it's going to be wasted money now. But yeah, I hope to get a rainbow chest. But you saw how much I got from a shiny chest. Now that I got a saber after that, I'll probably get 2 KAR from a shiny chest, at least, maybe like 2.5 even. And from a rainbow chest, I'd probably get like 4.5 or something KAR, which is insane. But we'll see how much I get after this. I'm not going to buy any more sabers after this, because I feel like I'm so close to getting the next class, and I won't be able to do any more impossible dungeons after this, because it's actually really hard to get times 10 health, because not only do you have to go at the right time as a merchant, but the merchant also has to sell the times 10 health, which is quite difficult. I'll probably get, okay, let's be honest, I'll probably get the Poseidon class by tomorrow. It's 11:56 PM right now, so tomorrow means 4 minutes, but I'll probably get it late tomorrow. I'm not sure. Unless I get a void chest. If I get a void chest, then I'll probably get it right now. But I'm not going to make it. Even if I did get a void chest, I would not make the video right now, just because this video is already really long. It's like more than 20 minutes. So, well, for me, it's been like, well, I'll check out OBS actually. It's been, yeah, 1 hour 40 minutes for me so far, but for you guys, so I've been recording for 1 hour 40 minutes, but for you guys it's probably been like a little over 20 minutes, just because I have to like wait for the dungeons to cool down to go. I had to wait 49 minutes for that times 5 points boost to come on, which is quite annoying, but who cares. So, what do you guys think of the new update? Me personally, I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm not even going to grind the pets anymore. I'm just going to grind fire and classes this update. I'm not going to grind pets, because I feel like it's just a waste of time. It's better to get caught up in the game than get things that you're going to replace in 2 updates at a time. I mean, I feel like am I considered far into the game? Like, I know I play this game most of my hours in a day. Like, AFK grind it. Like, there's like so many people in my servers, or not so many. Like, there's usually 2 to 3 people in my servers who are higher than me. I'm probably only like, I'd say I'm probably like top 500, maybe, in terms of like actual, like how far I am through the game. Because I'm like level 676 fire. I'm quite far through the bashes, sabers. I'm astronaut class. I have pretty decent pets. Not the best pets I could have, obviously, because I don't trade people. I don't really like trading because I don't really like studying the game too much. Oh yeah, as you can see though, my times 10 boost has gone, and I still have 2,000 HP or 1,240. So that's really cool. Okay, let's beat this boss. Let's see how much money we get. Alright. I also have to pee really bad, but I'll do that after. I also, from beating the impossible dungeon so much and getting so much rainbow chests, like 5. This is my 6th dungeon now. I've gotten 4 rainbow chests so far, 1 shiny chest. I don't know what chest I'm gonna get now, but I already have 125. I had 0 of these tickets before, and I have 125 of them just from doing these impossible dungeons. Of the best ones. The is it times 50 luck? Or times 15 luck? Yeah, times 15 luck. I've gotten 125 of them, and so that's pretty cool. Alright. It's 12 a.m. right now, so it's quite late in Australia. Let's see what we get. Oh no, it's a shiny chest. Still got 2.29 KAR though. That's quite a lot, if you ask me. Alright, let's leave. Alright. But we made it really far through. Yeah. So I'll probably just collect some dailies and do some hard dungeons maybe for a bit. Because I still have an hour left on my times 5 coins. I don't know how much I'm gonna get from the hard dungeons, though, that's the thing, but you know, it should still boost me up a bit. But as you can see, this is how much we went up. We went from getting, well, I remember it was 35 KAA for 35 KAA strength per click to getting 398 KAA per click from 4 impossible dungeons. Well, technically 3 because I didn't buy a saber just now. I could probably buy 2 sabers right now if I wanted to, and probably get around 800 KAA per click. But I'm not going to do that. But that's how OP these dungeons are now. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you take these tips. And yeah, see you guys next time. Peace out.